Manchester United 2, Blackburn Rovers 1. Man United march on in the FA Cup through to the quarterfinals thanks to goals from Marcus Rashford and that man again, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. You know, the game itself had a lot of ebb and flow. Blackburn Rovers, they may be second bottom in the Championship, but they played very, very well today for large periods of that match, and they opened the goal. They opened the scoring with a wonderful goal from Danny Graham. Full finish. And then Man United did get the equaliser from Mkhitaryan, putting through a magical through ball to Marcus Rashford, who played in a central role today. We'll talk about that a little bit more in a bit. And he finished. Went round the keeper, very composed, very good finish from Rashford. And then it goes into the second half. And as soon as it hits the hour mark, Mourinho is there with Pogba and Ibrahimovic. He did not want this game to go to a replay. I think he would have rather gone all out and lost 2-1 rather than sit on a 1-1 and take that back to Old Trafford. We've already got a fixture pile up. The last thing Mourinho wanted there was a replay, and the two big men made all the difference. Pogba with a wonderful through ball, just as good as Mkhitaryan to Rashford in the first half. And Ibrahimovic made no mistake with what was another classy finish from a man who is now on 24 goals for the season. And he was on a free transfer. Best free transfer signing ever? Maybe. But let's talk about individuals in the game and the performance itself. It wasn't a surprise to see Man United be so shaky in defence, because we had had 5 clean sheets before today. Then we changed our left back, a centre back and a right back. Of course you're going to be shaky in defence. And Blackburn started a lot stronger. But as soon as Blackburn scored, Man United really came into the game a little bit. And as the game progressed, we really started to dominate. And that goal by Mkhitaryan was... Sorry, not goal by Mkhitaryan. It may as well have been, because it was so good. That pass by Mkhitaryan just sliced Blackburn's defence. And as soon as that went in, United were in total control. Second half came along and Blackburn really did push. But Pogba and Ibrahimovic's introduction swung the game back in Man United's favour. And we were in total control from that point onwards. But, you know, there was 7 changes from Jose Mourinho today. For me, the best change, or the player who played the best, was Ashley Young at right back. I think he had a fantastic game. He didn't have enough support because I think Lingard was coming very central. Rashford was obviously playing central. Martial is out on the left, and Mkhitaryan operates in a very central role anyway. So because of that, he didn't have the right winger to come and back him up, which is what normally happens when Mkhitaryan or Mata play together. Mkhitaryan always hangs a little bit further to the right. Because of that, Young was isolated a lot, but he did a very good job. Unlike Matteo Darmian, who I think has once again proven that he's probably not good enough to play for Manchester United. I would expect him to be sold in the summer. Luke Shaw, could he have started and played today? Absolutely. But when it was 1-1 going into that second half and Mourinho changed Pogba and Ibrahimovic, you just knew that Shaw wasn't going to come on. And for me, I'm now not massively worried about Luke Shaw, because I've seen Mourinho saying there's no chance he's going to get sold in the summer. He is in my future plans. It's just that right now, he needs to work his way into my team. With his performances, obviously, you can't do that unless you play. But I'm now not worried that Shaw's just getting isolated and frozen out because he's being sold. It's just going to be a slower process for Shaw. And obviously, that's because of last year as well. Let's read through a few of your comments here. Johnny saying Darmian, amazing. Did I even watch the game? I did. And Darmian was not amazing. You know, I think Armin summed it up there. He was okay defensively, got caught out of positions quite a few times, just like all of United's defenders, I think, today, apart from Ashley Young. But to say that was a good performance, that you're going to... Johnny's saying here that his defending was amazing. I don't think his defending... Amazing. That is not an amazing performance at all. He may have been good, may have been okay, but he's absolutely not better than Shaw. He's a more natural right back anyway, so getting him to play left back is a little bit harsh. But Ashley Young did well. I'd much rather see Shaw play there. But you saw Carrick come back in from his injury, some majestic passing from Carrick, and Herrera doing what he does best, a committed, passionate performance from him. You know, some superlatives you keep repeating with Herrera, but it's because his performances are so consistently up there. You know, being pointed out there by Ellis saying Martial wasn't the best. Martial wasn't the best, but neither was Lingard. I think the majority of United's good play today came right through the middle. I think our wingers didn't play very well, Lingard and Martial, because they played very, very narrow. Wasn't much width going on there. They were always cutting inside. Because of that, made it a little bit easier for Blackburn to defend. But just Ibrahimovic coming on and doing the business again. You know, that's, as I said, 24th goal this season. And our confidence just went upwards. As soon as he came on the pitch, we had more of a target man. We have more of a man in the middle that can hold the ball up with his back to goal and really allow his teammates to get involved in the attacks. And it was superb from him and superb from Pogba as well. Question here I wanted to read there that was quite interesting. From looking at today, who do you think we need to truly challenge for the league? Or do you mean in terms of players, or do you mean in terms of the team? But in terms of players, I think Man United's starting 11 is pretty set. You've got Valencia at right back. You've got Bailly. Maybe that centre-back partner for Bailly is going to be up for grabs, as well as the left-back. So maybe the defence isn't completely up for grabs. But midfield, Carrick, Herrera, and you've got Pogba, and up front, Martial, Ibrahimovic, and Mkhitaryan. Fake Namey, nice name. He said, Phil Smalling was not focused today. He was a bit sloppy at times. What do I think? I worry about Smalling's future. Didn't realise he's 27. 27. Phil Jones is 3 years younger, so they played together in the under-21s for England in 2011. Jones must have been 18. Smalling was 21. I didn't realise that at the time, but don't think Smalling's going to get any better as a defender. You think you're coming into your peak years. I thought that was his peak last season. We're seeing a very different Smalling this year. Somebody who's low on confidence, and a defender who's low on confidence, not a good defender. But that's us marching through in the FA Cup now. I think Man United needed to make sure that they didn't get a replay today. I feel we did exactly that. Blackburn were good, very, very good at points. Caused us quite a few problems, but we came through it. We were professional towards the end. It was amazing to see Rashford score that one-on-one, because I'm not sure what game it was. I have no idea what game it was. It was a game at Old Trafford. Rashford was put through one-on-one. Maybe it was Fenerbahce. Not sure. Put through one-on-one. He should have scored, but he took his chance too early and he scuffed it. Now, he rounded the keeper. Very composed finish. That's exactly what we want to see from him. And I like to see Rashford through the middle. I think he's played there against Arsenal. He was good. Played there against today. He was excellent. And I think United have got options in this squad depth. That's what we've got. Mata hardly didn't play today. Shaw was on the bench. We had Schweinsteiger. Pogba and Ibrahimovic came off the bench. Rooney's not even being mentioned in here. Excellent squad depth. And I suppose one of the best positions we've got in terms of squad depth, being pointed out by Christopher Payne maybe. What do I think of Sergio Romero? You've got to hand it to Romero. He is an excellent second choice goalkeeper. He really is coming into his own. Triple save at the end there. The third one, a little bit odd. Should have caught it, but he got up, hit in the face. Fair play to him. And he's only conceded a couple of goals in his last 9 appearances for United. So I think that's a very good second choice. Another comment here from Art Sam saying, is Mkhitaryan becoming our new leader? He plays with heart and gives everything he has. Mkhitaryan really is a magician. That outside of the boot through ball, that was just absolutely like an artist with an easel. That's what that pass was. And you want to see him play through the centre more often, I feel. Number 10 is where we are seeing Mkhitaryan really open up and show the sort of form that made him so deadly at Borussia Dortmund last season. He plays well on the right-hand side, but playing through the middle, that's where we need to see Mkhitaryan. But now, we're still in the FA Cup. The draw's coming up very, very soon. We might have a reaction on that as well to see who we get. But we're going to St Etienne on Wednesday. I'm going there. Can't wait. It's been a while since I've been to a European away. Actually, no, I say a while. It was last season with PSV. We lost that 1-2-1, and that was a game that Shaw unfortunately broke his leg. Hopefully, it's going to be better this time. But Man United marching on the FA Cup now. We're still in the FA Cup. We're in the League Cup final. We're in the Europa League in a commanding position, and we're pushing for a second position in the Premier League. We're doing it very well. Only lost one game in the last 24. That was that second leg against Hull, where the players' heads were already in the final. United on the march. United playing well. And even when we're not playing well, we're still not losing. That counts for something. Thank you for all your comments, as always. Please drop a like on the video and subscribe to United People's TV if you're not a subscriber already. And we'll see you soon. But take it easy, everyone.